News of scientific achievements often comes in the form of discoveries in labs, mathematical models, and, at times, even from outer space. Yet, science is at work all around us. It is at work when organic compounds intermingle in the kitchen to create nutritious food. There is science in the ticking of a clock. There is science at play when we look at the stars. As we face newer, bigger challenges of the 21st century, it's imperative for our society to develop a scientific way of thinking. A way of thinking that will help understand these challenges and develop solutions that help build a better world. Department of Science and Technology, or DST, Government of India, supports several scientific research organizations all over the country. One of them has been working tirelessly for 90 years to help India develop a scientific temper. That institution, the National Academy of Sciences India, based in Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh, is one of DST's oldest scientific organization. The 19th century and early 20th century had seen path-breaking discoveries by scientists across the globe. In India, Jagdish Chandra Bose had blazed new trails with his work on electromagnetic waves. C.V. Raman's work with photons had led to the discovery of a phenomenon which would go on to be termed the Raman effect. Meghnad Saha's ionization equation had been internationally recognized, which led to him being elected as Fellow of the Royal Society. However, the First World War had disrupted scientific research and collaboration. The scientific journals were all based abroad, and they prioritized research papers originating from their own countries. India was in dire need of a platform that would encourage the publication of scientific papers, which was crucial for development of science and technology in the country. In 1929, Professor Meghnad Saha published an article titled "A Plea for an Academy of Sciences." Professor Saha noted that a national academy would organize scientific workers, encourage exploration of scientific matters of national interest, and celebrate achievements with awards and recognitions. He mooted the idea at the Indian Science Congress in 1930, which was embraced by the Indian scientific community. Nasi took birth the very same year under University of Allahabad.
The National Academy of Sciences India, which is one of the oldest of the science academies in the country, it was established in 1930 by Professor Meghnad Saha, a very eminent scientist. Got the mandate Science and Society. This mandate of Science and Society has been religiously moved forward by the National Academy through its various programs which have had a direct impact on the society. Whether it is women, whether children, school children, young scientists, senior scientists, tribal population, rural areas, all these stratas of the society have been covered by the science and technology intervention programs of the Nasi.
Today, Nasi, which comes under the Department of Science and Technology, has built upon the vision set by Professor Saha. The Academy's mission includes promoting scientific research that pertains to solving the problems of society, publishing journals, books, and other materials that document scientific advancements in India, bring together the scientific community through symposiums and meetings to discuss scientific and technological problems, form committees to undertake scientific work of technological and public importance, and cooperating with other organizations with similar aims in India and abroad. From its inception in 1930, the Nasi is publishing 2 quarterly journals, Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. One journal is about physical sciences and the other on biological sciences. They also publish one bi-monthly journal named National Academy Science Letters. Today, these 3 journals are being published in collaboration with Springer Nature. Nasi established a unique library which has been serving our nation for nearly 90 years. The new library complex was opened in 1986, dedicated to the memory of Sri Lala Padampat Singhania. It includes more than 8,000 books and about 50 journals and magazines.
We have to have our own journals because there are certain issues and certain policies which we have to discuss and evolve, and which we should be able to publish for the future generation to learn from that.
Major scientific breakthroughs are rooted in the spirit of curiosity. Such a spirit needs to be inculcated at a young age. That's why Nasi started the Science Communication and Education program in 1989. Under the program, the Academy makes science fun for thousands of school students across India. This includes organizing state-level science contests such as quiz, debates, creative writing, and science exhibitions, among several others. The Academy's tireless efforts have resulted in the increased popularity of science among school children. In 2002, 1,500 students participated in Nasi's programs. This number had jumped up to 10,000 in 2011, and today nearly 1 lakh students take part in Nasi's school outreach program. This early experience has resulted in thousands of students taking up higher studies in science and technology.
Several students whom we interacted with, we want to take science. We want to become scientists. We are so happy to see such person, such a leader of our country's science. So we want to be like him. That's the spirit.
We have been trying our best to enthuse the school students as well as college students towards science and technology by organizing these workshops, and Nasi has been very generous.
The Academy conducts teachers' programs as well. These programs have cultivated scientific temperament at the school level. By developing hundreds of scientific experiments and modules, Nasi has helped reduce the cost of imparting training in science.
The teachers should be encouraged to get a spirit of science. Therefore, programs were started for teachers.
There is a separate module for the teachers. Whatever exciting science they are teaching and the modules they are developing, so there is a prize for that. They are awarded.
However, Nasi's outreach activities aren't restricted just to schools. The Academy also organizes Vigyan and Health Chaupals in rural areas. Through the Chaupals, people are encouraged to think in a scientific way regarding their day-to-day challenges. Nasi's team encourages mechanized agricultural practices, safe water consumption, improving cleanliness, and strategies to avoid communicable diseases.
With the support of the Department of Science and Technology and sponsored by them, a major program on science and technology intervention for the welfare of the scheduled tribe population of the country was launched by Nasi. This program has now been implemented under the overall supervision of an expert committee in 25 centers of the country. And these centers are from north, south, east, west. We have centers in Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, we come to Rajasthan, then go to Maharashtra, come back to Madhya Pradesh, like that also Tamil Nadu, almost all the states we are trying to cover, including Andaman and Nicobar Islands.
In 2011, Nasi opened the multi-dimensional and interactive Ganga Gallery at Prayagraj. The gallery is equipped with landscapes and sculptures, animated modules, multimedia graphics and designs, and current hydrobiological data. The gallery presents information about the myths and legends connected to the origin and voyage of the holy river. It also provides visitors with a scientific view of the Gangetic ecosystem and the need to protect its delicate balance from climate change and pollution.
The present and past of Ganga Jal are being shown in this. It has the collection from 2004 to 2008. On the top you can see the source of pollution in Ganga Ji and how it can be stopped. So first of all, we'll show how clean the water was earlier, and after that, it is being shown here. Measurement is being given for BOD biological oxygen demand, DO dissolved oxygen, FC fecal coliform. Ganga Jal is from 6 places: Haridwar, then Kanpur, Allahabad or Prayagraj, Varanasi, Patna, Dakshineshwar. The status of BOD is being exhibited here. In 2004, it was so less in Haridwar, pollution was quite less in 2004. It then increased in 2005 and then decreased a bit in 2006 and decreased further in 2007 but increased drastically in 2008.
The Ganga is especially precious because of the connection with mythology, with religion, with stories that go with it, with the the perspectives that come from science and so on.
The Ganga program of the National Academy of Sciences started on the birth centenary of Jawaharlal Nehru, how to spread awareness of how Ganga is so important to our national livelihood security, national heritage, both cultural heritage and natural heritage. Kabir or Valmiki along them. Then there are a whole series of natural heritage sites.
Encouraged by the impact the gallery made on the public, Nasi developed 2 other river galleries. The Brahmaputra Gallery was developed by Nasi and handed over to the government of Assam in 2015. And the Kaveri Gallery was established at Mysuru, Karnataka. The Academy is also active in encouraging, developing and recognizing cutting-edge scientific research. Nasi has instituted several awards that honor eminent Indian scientists for their outstanding contribution in the area of science and technology. Nasi's awards recognize scientific development with 4 broad kinds of impact. Development of sustainable models that help in increasing food security and improving the quality of life of people. Findings that play a role in protecting our planet and conserving its natural resources. Making groundbreaking contributions towards improving health and well-being of citizens. Breakthroughs that drive disruptive and sustainable growth with the potential for high industrial and societal impact.
The Academy has been trying its best to serve the cause of society through science. It has had several programs related to health, nutrition, agriculture, environment, water, women's empowerment, and so on.
Apart from awarding the work of senior scientists, Nasi also aims to recognize budding scientific talent in the country. That's why the Academy started the Nasi Young Scientist Award, which is given to scientists below the age of 35 and in diverse areas such as earth science, electronics, biomedical sciences, computer science, among many others.
I thank Nasi and Elsevier to organize this, for organizing these awards.
Elsevier in a way helps because that helps you to disseminate your information, your research, your scientific work.
I would like to thank the National Academy of Sciences, India, and the Elsevier Scopus for initiating this kind of activity.
Nasi also offers fellowships to help support the Indian scientific community. The Academy is unique amongst in peers since it allows a two-tier membership. Scientists can apply for membership of the Academy. Then, a certain number of scientists are elected as Fellows of the Academy. With 3,500 fellows, Nasi's fellowships represent the cream of India's scientific community.
The election to the fellowship of an academy is extremely difficult, but it provides a recognition, tremendous recognition to the work of the individual, which may help for his promotion and for him to get a project from an organization like DST and things like that.
The program is started with a great enthusiasm amongst the fellows of the Academy, who have been taken keen interest in getting this program implemented through various public sector, private sector institutions and NGOs, the non-governmental organizations. The program has been in the areas of agriculture, animal husbandry, fisheries, aquaculture, plant-based activities like medicinal and aromatic plants, data coalition, data compilation, analysis, health, a very major issue, including nutrition, communicable and non-communicable diseases.
Nasi Fellows include Professor Ajoy Ghatak, who founded the Fiber Optics Group and Master's Program at IIT Delhi. Professor Ghatak has authored over 170 research papers and several books on fiber optics. Professor V.M. Katoch, too, is a fellow of Nasi. Professor Katoch is the former Director General, Indian Council of Medical Research. Professor Katoch developed molecular methods of rapid diagnosis of diseases such as TB and leprosy, apart from leading many other advancements in medical science.
I think the campaigns in the next 4 or 5 years have to be mapped to the science which makes a difference to the people's lives immediately. The science which excites people, the scientists, that also should go on parallelly actually. Because the innovation, the thinking, that has not to be stifled actually. You have to think of, how to make the things faster actually. Like the colleague, say even for the rapid surveillance. Okay, do it. That's an excellent tool actually. You will require tomorrow actually. You will require the same thing for other diseases also. So I think those technologies have to be put into use as the time moves on. But I think let's galvanize, let's change the science mode into something, a better application of what we have. Because that itself has shown a success. So only the ensuring that it's used, ensuring that there's a monitorable, ensuring that you reach out to the people, ensuring through the knowledge reaches to the people, so they calm themselves.
However, Nasi also thinks deeply about expanding the scientific community, making it more diverse and vibrant. With this aim in mind, Nasi penned a vision document for women in science and technology. With the vision document as the foundation, Nasi has launched several programs to reach out to women. The programs have reached out to over 50,000 women, helping raise awareness around women-related issues and to help develop solutions for them. In fact, Nasi collaborated with the Indian Council for Agricultural Research to develop women-friendly tools for female workers and encouraged them to use innovations in agriculture. On the other hand, Nasi's collaboration with Indian Council for Medical Research had addressed the problem of health and malnutrition of women and children. Water safety and management is another thrust area for Nasi. In 2015, the Academy restored 5 200-year-old Baolis in Madhya Pradesh. By reviving these ancient water management systems, the Academy helped supply water to tribal populations in Madhya Pradesh's hinterland. Nasi further connected with the MP Council of Science and Technology to develop community schemes in this area. The Academy also organizes workshops and brainstorming sessions in the field. The sessions intend to develop solutions for water sanitization, resource management in the context of climate change, wastewater and industrial effluent treatment technologies, and implementation of the Swachh Bharat mission. Nasi also wants to improve the tie-ups between industry and science and technology organizations. To do this, Nasi plays a role in identifying the current knowledge gap, assesses training and research needs for the promotion of safe water and sanitization in the country, and promotes application of appropriate technologies.
Regular reviews are held of the program just to ensure that the proper implementation takes place and also that there is an impact on the society.
One of the most critical roles of a science academy is to organize and present fundamental scientific knowledge in the form of policy documents. Such documents act as a scientific playbook. It helps bring government as well as non-government agencies to the common ground. This is important as various stakeholders within society coordinate to tackle big challenges. Nasi's recommendations on climate change has become the key document for referring the issues of climate change. Several recommendations from the document have already been implemented by different agencies.
Nasi, because of Nasa, because of several of our leaders, always had one thing in mind. Science is not restricted to laboratories. Science must reach the society. And the only way of reaching the society is to interact with society.
Nasi's efforts may seem diverse, but there is a common strand that connects all its initiatives. That strand is the betterment of India and its people through science. For science doesn't exist in isolation. It seeks to build a better understanding of the world around us. An understanding that helps create a strong, sustainable future for all life on Earth. Nasi is proud to be a part of this endeavor to serve humanity through science.
The Department of Science and Technology is completing 50 glorious years in the service of the nation through science and technology. This journey of relevance and excellence has not been a solitary one. All our autonomous organizations have played a critical role in driving forth with quality and focus and speed in their respective areas. They have excelled in their pursuits. I wish all the autonomous organizations and their scientists a very successful future. The future is coming at us at faster and faster speeds. I'm sure you'll be fully prepared to meet the challenges and create new opportunities and work for an Atmanirbhar Bharat that can be proud of its S&T depth and spread.